How's it going, guys, and welcome to my brand new American Truck Simulator Survival series. So the idea behind this is we're kind of a guy that decided he's tired of the 9 to 5 rat race and he's going to take his life savings, buy a truck and live on the open road and basically try and grow this transport company. But the tricky thing here is going to be I've got basically a realistic economy mod activated. And to put it into perspective, if I go to quick jobs, this scraper over here, I looked at this before I activated the mod, and this was paying just over $60,000 for that trip, and you can see why. It's a 1,375 mile trip all the way from Flagstaff in Arizona all the way up to Tacoma in Washington. That is a massive big trip, and now you're only going to get $1,200 for that. And in all honesty, I think you'll probably burn more fuel than that. But because this is a quick job, it doesn't matter too much because you don't pay for the fuel. But that's not what we're going to do. We're not going to do quick jobs. We are going to buy a truck. And I have played a little bit. We're on level 10. I wanted to start on level 10 because the first 10 levels I find to be very, very grindy. Just to get to a point where you can actually afford to buy anything. And especially with the economy mod activated, that would have probably taken 50 episodes just to get to level 10. Because when you start out, you get like $160 for a 300-mile job. So I wanted to sort of skip all of that and start the series basically where we buy a truck. So if you see on the world map, I've done a little bit of driving, not a lot, but I have unlocked a few things. That's basically what we've got. So we are going to buy a truck today and we're going to do our first delivery today. So we're going to go truck dealers, and the truck that we're going to buy isn't going to be a Peterbilt. It's not going to be an International. It's not going to be a Volvo, and it's not going to be a Kenworth. So what are we driving? We are in fact driving the Freightliner FLB low cab. So this is what we're going to buy, and we're going to configure this real quick with what we've got. Not going to spend too much time on this, but there we're going to leave that as is. So now I'm kind of thinking, do we go 4x2, 260 gallon tank, or do we go for a 180 gallon tank by 6x4? I really, really like the 6x4, and it's really going to help with heavy cargo. And that's kind of where we're going to make a lot of our money. So I think we're going to go for that. Engine-wise, this is a bit of a tricky one, because we can get up to a 507 horsepower Cummins engine. And I'm kind of thinking maybe a Detroit diesel, Series 60, a 500 horsepower. And the reason why I want to go for that one instead of that one, even that one has slightly more horsepower. It's got 7 horsepower more. The kilowatt rating is basically exactly the same. The torque rating is exactly the same. And the RPM at which it puts out its maximum power is exactly the same. The thing is, that one is $10,000 cheaper. So I think that's the one we're going to go with. 500 horsepower. Eventually we'll get a bit more serious engines, probably go up to like a 600 or a 650. But for now, I think we're going to go with a 500. Then, gearboxes. This is where things get interesting. 6 speeds, I don't want. 10 speed, I usually go for. I like the 10 speeds because it sort of maps easy on a 6-speed shifter like what I've got. Because I'm driving this in manual with a clutch. But the one that I'm going to go for is this one, the Eaton RTLO20913A with a retarder, even though I'm not going to use the retarder, with a differential of 4.1. And the reason is, if you look up here, it's very good for heavy cargo compared to something like a 10-speed. So even the other ones aren't that great, but with that differential setup, it's pretty damn good. So we'll be pretty damn good with a 500 horsepower engine and the 12+1 gearbox. So 12+1 is basically 12 speeds, but it's also got a crawler gear, which is really, really handy for hill starts with heavy lows. Interior, we're going to leave exactly as is. Paint-wise, right. Here I can't really decide, but I have looked at some options before I started this, and there is one that kind of catches my attention. I just need to remember which one it was. Was it this one? This one? Ah, this one. So I kind of like this one. I don't like that color though, but I was thinking about going like red. I mean, that looks pretty damn cool. And then I thought, you know what? My channel color is kind of like a bluish. The whole Redonkulous Dave thing is sort of like that color-ish. But I don't know, I kind of like the red more, to be honest. So I think we're going to go with like a darkish red color for now. I mean, this can always be changed. It's not a big deal. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And there's Driver Stein on the door. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean, but I think that's a paint job we're going to go with. I kind of like that. I like the red and it looks kind of cool. Right, so accessories. Right, interior light, we're just going to go with white because that is quite important. Turbo wing we can't get, unfortunately, because the turbo wing looks amazing, but we can get that at level 13. But that might take a while because... Oh, wow, that's interesting. That's cool. It's a lot of money, though. The XP is also affected. So we're going to gain XP quite a bit slower than normal, unfortunately. So it's going to take a while. Everything about this series is going to be difficult. That looks cool. We're going to go with that. Unless we go with the short one. That one. That one or that one? That looks a bit weird with that cab. I think when we've got the turbo wing, we'll go with the tall ones. But let's go with the short ones for now. And yeah, basically everything about this series is going to be really, really difficult. But that's kind of the whole appeal of it. I wanted something that's going to be really tough. That's the whole point. Right, what can we do here? We can do beacons on the side. So I thought about this. And I actually just want to do a ton of spotlights up here. But I'm not going to do that because they're really freaking expensive. That's 1,000. Oh my goodness. This is going to get expensive. Let's do 2 of those. And then maybe like... Man, this is going to get expensive. Okay, let's... Yeah, okay, let's do that. And then we'll do that. We'll put 2 cheaper ones in the middle. And 2 more expensive ones on the outside. Alrighty. Nothing there yet. Bumper-wise... We could go painted, but I don't really mind the black either. Let's leave it black for now. No, don't want to do that. Ooh. Definitely going to do a bull bar. We'll do that. And then, oh, we've got a lot of lights that we can do, but we're going to do spotlights as well. Because I want to make this thing, we're going to go cheap spotlights over here. I want to be able to see a lot, especially for this YouTube series. I'm going to do kind of excessive lighting. Fog lights, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm basically going to do pretty excessive lighting on this truck. Maybe we can even do some more lights like over there. Maybe the little square ones. Like that. Should we rather do them there? It looks like they're kind of shining. Oh, well, I can put one there, but I can't put one there, so that sucks. What if I put it there? Kind of the same thing. Okay, let's not do that right now. I'm not going to get too fancy with lights and things just yet because, well, it's really expensive. Fuel tanks, that's fine. That's fine. Over here, we're not going to do anything there. We're not going to do anything there. And not going to do anything there. Mud flaps, nope, not going to do anything there. Right, wheels. We have to do something with wheels, and I think we're just going to go simple with these ones. They look pretty damn cool. I don't think I'm going to do too much with them. And nothing with that. Yeah, actually we should probably go black painted. Maybe go red painted. Look cool. Or use a preset. Hubs. And that thing. Yeah, that kind of works. Although I kind of like that look. Keep it like that for now. And over here, do the same thing. That. We'll go red, or sort of a red-ish color. Do that and do that. That looks pretty damn cool. I like that. Right. Same thing over here. Paintable, preset. Get rid of that. And stick that on there. And because we've got the logo there, I think we're going to do the logo here as well. Just so it sort of matches. There we go. Beautiful. Right, tires. I think we've got the right tires. Yeah, the X-Works, Michelin's, and tires over here. I'm gonna find some Michelin's as well. No. No. There we go. Something like that, maybe? Too big. No. It's always hard finding good matching tires. There we go. That looks kind of what I want. Yeah, let's go with that. All right, beautiful. I think that is basically the truck configured. I don't think there's much more I want to do on the outside, at least. At least for now. I mean, there's not much I want to do right now on it. That's fine. Let's go to... Oh, I've got a visor, but I don't really like the visor that much, to be honest. The visors look brilliant, especially some of the later ones. Look really, really nice, but I don't like how much they actually block the view. Right, steering wheel. Do we go retro? Ooh, that's cool. Maybe let's do retro. I like that. Yeah, let's do that. I like the retro one. And dash. I think we're gonna keep the wood. I like the metal, but I just kind of prefer the wood one, to be honest. We're gonna need a navigation, definitely. We're gonna need an onboard computer so we can see sort of what's going on. We don't need to spend 200 bucks on a para system. And I think that is it. $148,000 for this truck. So we're gonna say, actually no, we can do dials. Let's go cyan gauges. Choose the colors of gauges. Let's go cyan. Beautiful. I think that is basically everything covered. So we're gonna say confirm. And that's not gonna leave us a lot of money, but we're gonna have a pretty freaking good truck. So we're gonna say purchase. And yep, we want to do that. Yes. Ah, there we go. We will deliver your newly bought truck to your garage in Flagstaff immediately. And we've got insurance. Fantastic. So what do we do now? Out of that, let's go have a look at our brand new truck. We've got $63,000 left, which sounds like quite a bit, but it really isn't. And I want to try and maybe buy a trailer, but I don't think we can afford a trailer, and I think it's going to be a while before we can buy a trailer, and I really don't want to buy or take a loan. And my guy's sleepy already. That's another thing. We have everything turned on. The realistic fuel consumption, and we've got fatigue simulation on, and we've basically got everything on. So let's have a listen. Oh yeah. That sounds beautiful. Very, very freaking nice. Okay. So, let's have a look at a quick job. We're not going to do a massive job today. We're just going to do kind of a smallish one. Let's see, price per distance. No. That's pretty decent, 272 miles. And it's an interesting load. It's John Deere, a knuckle boom loader. I don't think I've ever done one of those. And pity it is going into California, into Barstow, because as soon as we cross that border, we're going to hit a 55-mile-an-hour speed limit, which sucks. But we've got 11 hours to... Oh, actually... Dang it. You know what? We'll have to sleep first and then see which jobs are available. Because we're never going to make that. Yeah. Okay, we'll have to sleep first. Let's go there. Gives us a chance to try out the truck. Here we go. And I'll need to adjust my track IR and my seating position and everything on the truck as we go along. But for now, we'll keep it as is. This truck does sound beautiful. So, I don't know why, but I always prefer the engine braking over the retarder. I know it's illegal in a lot of countries and a lot of states, but where I live in South Africa, it's not illegal, and it sounds so freaking good. And I've always preferred it. It's just, I don't know.
Left turn ahead.
I just like the sound of it. So that's what I'm going to be using. I'm not going to be using the retarder at all.
Left.
Right, turn left. I feel like I'm sitting very, very high in this truck, so I'm definitely going to need to adjust that. Actually, let's do that real quick. Let's center this out. And we'll figure out the lights a little bit later on. Right, what do we want to do here? I want to move back a little bit so I can see my mirrors. I want to move left a little bit. Maybe like that. And I want to move down. How do I do that? There we go, something like that. And steering wheel. V. Yeah, maybe something like that. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Yeah, I know I'm getting tired.
Go straight.
So, yeah, I think seating position, that's pretty good, I would think. We'll have to adjust mirrors and the lights and all of that soon as well. But I just want to basically get rested and get a load before I start worrying about all of that too much. But basically in this series, I'm not going to do anything on this profile at all.
Turn right.
Without you guys seeing it. So we've got
destination.
Full tank of fuel because we just bought the truck, so that's great. And we're just going to park up somewhere here. Great. Parking brake on. Truck off. And let's have a sleep. Beautiful. Right. It is the... Is it the same day? Yeah, it's the same day. We just slept through the day. Which means we're going to probably have a night drive, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. Right, that one's still available, but it's an hour and a half away, and I don't think we're going to make it. This one is pretty good. Doesn't pay as well as that one per mile, but it's 8-ton mobile barrier from Flagstaff to Barstow, and we've got 6 hours, and it's actually in town. 343-mile trip. So maybe we should go for that one. That's kind of interesting. From Cat. Or we can do that one. That is huge. 43 tons. A milling machine. Maybe we should just do that. 133 miles. But yeah, let's do that. That looks epic. Right. First things first. Let's adjust mirrors. Right. That one. Something like that. That one I want right down. And all the way to the left. As far as it'll go. Beautiful. Yeah, right side. That mirror is not a great mirror. I'll be honest with you. You can't see much out of that freaking thing. But we'll try. And tiny one. All the way down. And all the way to the right. That should do it. Beautiful. Next thing is going to be light. So that's interior. We'll turn those ones on. And beautiful. Okay, let's have a look at that. Fantastic. Right, we are ready to hit the road. Here we go. Can we go out this way? I'm not sure. I think we can. Wrong way. Well, sorry about that.
Go straight. Right turn ahead.
Righty. So this is going to be very, very interesting. In terms of what this truck can do. I actually don't need to turn right here. It's the next one. Yeah, this is going to be interesting in the sense of what this truck can do. Because that is a very, very heavy load that we're about to collect.
Turn right.
Which is great, because it'll give us a good idea of what we can actually do with this truck with the setup we've got right now.
Left turn ahead.
And I do want to try and
Turn
stick
left.
to the more interesting loads as much
You
as
have
I
reached
can.
your destination.
I mean, we'll do some normal loads, some standard stuff. But for now, it's all about trying to make as much money as we can. And that's paying over $4 a mile, which is pretty damn good. So, very, very happy about that. And yeah, about the whole truck, I wanted to do something different. I don't want to drive the Peterbilt or the Kenny, or I don't actually want to drive anything that's in the game as standard. I just wanted to be a little bit different, and I thought something like a cab over would be kind of cool. There we go, connect it up. And yeah, that is in total 43 tons. 44 tons actually. I've got a display on my tablet here that shows me all of the information that I need. And so I'll tell you guys sort of some information that you guys can't necessarily see on screen. But if you prefer me to just show the information, then let me know. But this thing is 43,989 kilograms. So 44 tons effectively.
Turn left.
And we've got 134 miles to take it. It feels like this thing pulls pretty damn well. I mean, I'm skipping gears, which is a good sign. 5th to 7th is great.
Right turn
Yeah, we'll
ahead.
just turn lights on. We can do beacons as well,
Turn
but
right.
we'll do beacons when it goes dark, if it goes dark. I haven't done a big load like this in quite a while, so I need to get used to it again. Of the turning radius of these big things. But I really
Left
do
turn
enjoy
ahead.
doing the big loads. Is this thing
Turn
gonna stay
left.
green? Probably not. We'll make it. I hope we don't get fined. We shouldn't. Luckily we didn't, because not even joking, a fine like that would basically make this whole job pointless. And that's a really tough thing with this. We're gonna be doing a lot, like I mean a lot of work, but not a lot of money. This makes it super realistic, this whole economy mod. I mean, this entire job is gonna pay us $854. $854, that's it. That is insane. Is that right? What? Is that what it was? $854? That's insane. I thought it was more than that. I knew I was paying like $4 something a mile. But I don't think I actually checked the total payment. And according to my information over here, it's $854, which really freaking sucks. But hey, it is what it is. And we're probably gonna burn more than that in fuel. And that's the tricky part with this whole economy thing, is you need to be pretty damn careful about which jobs you take, because you might actually make less money than what it costs you to actually do that delivery. Right, over to the left hand side. Guys, don't brake, don't brake, don't brake, don't brake. It's a 65 zone, just go. Why are you going so slow? Oh, this is gonna cost me a lot in fuel. Oh, wait, oh, come on. I was hoping they would just sort of go so I could just sort of freewheel it over the hills here and not having to put my foot down. But hey, that's traffic for you. But yeah, so with the game itself, I've got a bunch of mods installed. I mean, like a lot of mods. Well, yeah, it's quite a few. But I'm gonna try and link all of them in the description below if you're interested in these mods. Most of them, I think all but 3
Go around the rotary,
are
second exit.
the rotary. Okay. Interesting. We call it a roundabout, but okay, rotary is fine. Yeah, let's get around this thing.
Take the exit.
But yeah, basically all but 3 of the mods can be found on the Steam Workshop. So I think it's only 3 mods that are not on the workshop itself, and they're from like private websites or download sites or whatever you want to call them. So yeah, but I'll try and link all the mods below, so if you're interested in them. I've got things, I've got graphic mods, obviously the truck mod, I've got some truck skin mods. I'm not going to link the skin mods because, I mean, they're very, very, very easy to find on the workshop, and there's no point in me linking a bunch of skins. But I'll link the truck and basically everything else, and I've got some mountain texture mods and road textures and sky textures and graphic mods and bloom fixes and all of that good stuff. So I do have a bunch of like visual mods activated, which kind of makes the game look really, really nice. It really does. There you go, we can put our brights on. So it's 9:15 at night right now. 55 speed limit over here. We're doing 50, so it's fine. And we've still got 75 miles to go. What are we burning in fuel right now? 3.3 miles per gallon. And something was loading in there because I got a bit of frame drops. Nothing major, but definitely noticeable. The sky looks beautiful though. I mean, look at those mountains with the sky and the stars coming through. It looks so freaking nice. It really does. Looks amazing. All of these mods working together, obviously along with the base game, it just makes, especially like your sunsets and sunrise and things, just look absolutely amazing. And some of the vegetation and the areas you drive through just looks stunning. It looks so freaking good. Love it. Absolutely love it. So yeah, obviously with this series, because it's going to be so tough to make money effectively, and it's going to be almost super realistic in a way, it's going to be a very, very long series. This thing could go for many, many, many episodes, and that's kind of the plan with it. That's kind of the point. That's what I want to do. And yeah, we'll see where it goes. We're obviously going to try and buy our own trailers and buy some more trucks and, you know, play the game as it was intended to play, or to be played. It's just going to be a lot more difficult to do it. And that's kind of something that I find, I don't know, not great, I suppose, about the base game, is how easy it is to make money. I mean, you could do a decent sized job. I mean, it'll take you maybe 2 hours to do, but you can pocket it like $100,000 on a 1,500 mile trip. No one is going to ever pay you $100,000 to do 1,500 miles. So it's kind of the realism of it. Sort of, I don't enjoy it that much. I mean, I get why they do it, because obviously most people just want to, you know, play every now and again, and, you know, build like a cool truck company, and, you know, get a lot of money for the deliveries and things. It keeps it exciting. It's awesome. And I do get that. I'm going too quick, and that was a cop. That was close. Let's put cruise control on. Luckily, I didn't get fined there. That was very, very lucky. But yeah, I mean, most people like that sort of thing. Oh, I thought there was a car coming. Most people like that sort of thing, and so do I. I mean, it's fun, but it's really, really nice to just change it up and make this whole thing like super realistic and really, really difficult. As I say, when we start taking out loans, we have to be very careful with that, because obviously the repayments are pretty big. I mean, they're different than the base game. With the economy mod, the loans and everything have changed, and the loan amounts changed, the interest rates changed, the payback per day amount changed, so that has changed to sort of balance it, but it's still expensive. And no, don't do that, there we go. Yeah, so it's, I mean, it's still expensive. It's just balanced, but when you take that, you have to take into consideration obviously the fatigue simulation that is turned on. So if you're gonna do a job that's going to take 2 days, and the job is $1,200, and your loan payments is $600 a day, if it's going to take you 2 days to do that, you're literally just going to take 2 days to pay your loan. You're going to make nothing off that job. So you have to be kind of mindful of that, I would say. But here we go. We're coming up to our delivery point. And deliveries are set to advanced automatically, so that is... That's going to be the option every time, but obviously with these massive big loads,
turn right.
They're generally quite simple, but this doesn't actually look that simple. I mean, it's simple in theory, but in practice...
You have reached your destination.
Oh, that was a gearbox. I don't want to hit this roof. But I don't want to not get this thing in. I don't... Oh, jeez. What did I hit? Okay, that's clipping onto the edge of the building there. I think that cleared. I don't want to not get this thing in here. It's going to be really, really difficult trying to reverse this thing if it doesn't accept it. Come on. Ding for me. Ding, damn it. Oh, not having it. Righty. See what's going on. Alright guys, I don't know why and I don't know how, but apparently that is fine for delivery. So we are not going to argue with that. We're going to switch this thing off and detach. And that is that. I'm not proud of that, but hey, it took it. So we're not going to be too fussy about it. And wow, okay, that's all the XP we've got, 184. And $854 to our bank account. And we probably burned like 500 in diesel. So that is just freaking great. But where are we at the moment? We are right over there, page. So, good distance. That's a good one. $2,600. $3.80 a mile. That is pretty damn good. And it's a 600-mile trip. So we might actually do that one in the next episode. That's a nice 17-ton stumper, which is interesting. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you're going to enjoy this series. I think it's going to be a very, very interesting one. Money-wise, we're on $64,617, and I think that's going to grow really, really slowly, unfortunately. But that is basically the fun here. But yeah, so that's going to be it for me, guys. Until next time, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to smash that like button, and I will see you all next time.